Like, it's no way I'm not gonna get bitches, bro. All these bitches want is $40, and I got several sets of $40 now.
Bitches don't like short guys.
Yeah, we just gonna go. Fuck it. Yo, we back. Straight dope show. Know what I mean? The Uplift Society, know what I mean? Is us. See that? We on the screen
Fly
now.
on my coat.
Huh?
Look at this fly on my coat.
He on the side, bro. You should put that close to you. keep it protected, you know what I mean? Hey, it's been a fly's just been out. They ain't been bucking y'all?
Nah.
Oh, y'all fumigating shit.
Yeah.
I see you at an apartment or something, bro, because niggas don't. We not paying niggas to kill bugs around here.
I did not think that's where you were going to go with that.
Bruh,
We not paying niggas to kill bugs.
Bro. That is a waste of fucking money. Because you know what? Them niggas come back.
Bitch, I got a cat.
Here.
Yes!
Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, nah, we not paying for niggas to kill animals. To kill bugs and shit. Bro, I saw fucking, what's his name? Mike Tyson on his shit was like, yo, I don't, he was like, I don't kill ants. Just let them crawl. God loves them too. So I was like,
fuck out of here with that dumb shit. I definitely do. If there's any insect that I don't like, it's ants. Okay, so now that we're talking about insects. All right, so there was this one time we found these kittens behind the house.
Those aren't insects.
And they were, the mom was still around and everything, but it was gone for a few hours, and the ants got to the kittens. Yeah, they were eating it inside out while it was still alive. It was the most fucked up shit I had ever seen in my life. So we tried
was it already dying?
No. The mom just wasn't around. And the ants was like, yo, food. So they started eating it alive, So like I said,
they didn't eat the cat alive.
It was a kitten.
All right, bro.
So
he
we
didn't know no
ants
better.
out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And it died that night. It's fuck ants.
I feel like I ain't even gonna say it.
It was traumatic, bro.
Fuck
it was
ants,
fucked
bro.
up.
I'm with you. Fuck ants.
Fuck ants.
I see the tears, bro. Fuck ants. So, anyway, that's traumatic. I understand. But that's what Mike Tyson said. And instead of me looking like a fool trying to chase flies around, I just gotta let them niggas live. They gonna die eventually.
Hopefully. I mean, you might not look like a fool. You might look like a grandmaster. Like, what's his nigga's name?
I'm not. Hey, check this out.
With the chopsticks.
Check this out. I'm not setting up a camera to find out how I look. How about that?
How amazing I am at catching a fly.
I might be the best, but I'm not because I ain't caught one. So, all right.
We used to do that shit. I don't know why we did that shit.
What?
We put like bread in a jar and just leave it open and see what would fly in, and then I gotta fly now.
I feel like there's a firecracker up a cat butt story with you.
Okay, so look, not with me. Definitely not with me. And nothing like an animal. It's more like insects. Because, like take the butterflies, peel the wings off, that type of shit.
So you was on that path, bro. Did dancing stop it?
No.
You still put the wings off butterfly?
Who said it was me?
You said it like you said it.
Look, man.
You said it too casual.
I was always around my brother. If you ever need a reference to shit. The farthest shit that would happen would be me and my brother.
Oh shit.
Doing something.
That's rough, yo. That is rough.
Older brothers are
that shit's crazy. So being that, I know what happened. We never talk about Lil Nas X in relation to Lil Boosie.
How? What does that even have to do with each other?
Oh, bro, Lil Boosie go off every other week about why Lil Nas X is bad for everything. Every other week he got an Instagram live where he like, this nigga bad for everything. And he just go off on, one of them rants. Like,
I don't think I'm
he
ready
go
for this.
and he go off on one of them John Gruden rants, right?
He said gay people are bad.
Every time. Right? He be out there wilding, right? But Lil Nas X, the troll king, he hop on his live like, yo, me and Lil Boosie got this song coming out. So
I'm not ready, bro.
Okay, we're not gonna do that.
This nigga came in hot with the little Bootsy. The little Bootsy though, he don't like Lil Nas. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. What I love about it is Lil Nas X is like, oh, you want to play? Somebody wants to play with me.
Antagonize this dude.
Like, bro, we need
it's
to
like awakening the Loch Ness monster.
We
bro.
need to look at Lil Nas X like fucking what's dude's name, Willy Wonka or something, bro. Like he's out there, and it's like, don't open the door for this nigga to come in. If you open the door, he about to show
burst through, bro.
Bro, he about to show you what it really is out here. Cause Brad was like, yo, he a troll king, bro. I fuck with that dude. Like that's it. I fuck with Lil Nas, bro.
I'm not surprised that Lil Boosie was just like, nah, bro, we don't fuck with that out here. This
we
is wrong.
already know, bro.
I didn't even have to see this to know.
You don't, bro. That shit was so easy to identify with this nigga. Again, Lil Nas X, instead of being like, oh, bro, I ain't even gonna address it. I ain't even gonna talk about it. I think this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna go on other outlets and like down him. You feel me? Now I'm gonna hop on my platform for all my fans to be like, yo, we got this. We working on this song right now.
Did you do the Dave Chappelle?
What?
Lil Boosie.
What's the Dave
Did he do the transgender, like, I'm gonna have these niggas try to cancel me kind of thing?
Well, Lil Boosie said he can't be canceled. And, I mean, Lil Boosie been through a lot. And I feel like the fact that we talking about him right now means he can't be canceled.
That's bullshit.
Like, bruh, Lil Boosie is like, you know what? You don't get because think about it like this: when you say you canceled, that means people will still check it for you, but the masses don't like you. That's canceled, right? Irrelevant is what you don't want to be.
So, how far off is he from irrelevant?
He not if we talk about him right now. You see, no,
you brought this up. I didn't even know about. Hold up, bro.
But of course you wouldn't, bro, because you don't run in the same social media circles. So
I mean, you're right.
So what I know is not shit that you would know, and vice versa. Now, with that, I'm saying, like you said, how far is he from irrelevant? It's like that is for other people to decide. Because I didn't know who Lil Boosie was until after niggas knew who he was. I had no idea, bruh. So I'm not fronting you. The same way you looking at, like the same way you didn't know about this story. The same way I didn't know about him.
Didn't cross my social circles. It's not something that
I was into. For years. When Lil Boosie popped up, everybody like, free Lil Boosie. I'm like, do we know this nigga? Okay, I guess free Lil Boosie, nigga.
I guess free Lil Boosie. It's the same with Gucci, huh? You didn't listen to Gucci.
Nah.
You suck.
Well, why suck though?
Hold up, nigga.
Why would I?
Why?
All
right, hold on.
Oh, this nigga. Ain't no airflow, bro. All right. So, we're not gonna talk about how I didn't know South music at all. I knew T.I. I didn't fuck with Jeezy.
I knew T.I.
I didn't fuck with Rick Ross.
Who fucked with Rick Ross?
I fucked with Ludacris.
Not
I fucked with Trick Daddy.
That's enough.
Yeah, but I didn't know the other cats though.
Did you fuck with 3-6?
Kind of. I'm not gonna say I fucked with them. Like I knew who they were. I know who they are. If I seen them, I could be like, "Yo, that's dude from 3-6."
I feel like you only like sophisticated South music. Like
That's not true because
like Outkast or some shit.
I love Outkast,
But
but
no, but my point is, all that other shit, you one of these. All that other shit, I can't fuck with.
that's not true, bro. I'm just not. I just didn't expose myself to it because I can't say I had.
Shoot fit sometimes.
Bro, if I'm the music friend in my group, right? Like, and I be on the new shit all the time.
Nobody can bring this to you.
No.
I don't know. That's what she was gonna say. I'm not giving you a pass, bro. Nigga, you listen to Young Thug, so no.
Cause I reached out of my comfort zone and was like, yo, let me see what you're talking about.
You just waited till you were like a seasoned vet or something? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm saying I was not. I listened to Little Flip. Feel me? Like I know some sounds.
Little Flip, bro.
Little Flip was
Who
hot.
the fuck listens to Little Flip?
I listened.
What, Game Over? Was it?
You know, right back in the day. Hey, nah, but real shit. I just sat here and watched a Bun B interview for like, I think it was like an hour, right? And he was just talking about all his history and shit. And I'm like, yo, I never fucked with UGK like that.
Why?
I don't know why. Hey, bruh, I'm being 100% honest. In the record store, all the records be there. I see that shit there.
Like,
Nah. And it wasn't even like a nah. It was one of those. I don't even know what this is.
So I'm not gonna.
Not even nah.
Not even gonna put it in the preview. You know how they hook it up where you just listen to the album. You just pick up the songs.
Nah, I should have though. Anyway, so after so I did. I was never.
I feel like I'm upset mainly because I know you gave that Linkin Park a try.
No,
I know you
didn't.
Yeah, you did. Don't play with me. I know you gave that Linkin Park.
You don't know me, bro.
This nigga was.
You don't know me, bro.
Bro, this nigga listened to Paramore or some shit too. It was like, yo, fuck that South shit.
So what if I did?
This guy. No.
Like, nah.
I can't give you that pass, bro.
Nah, like, it was never fuck that South shit. It was really... Okay. If you were into...
Like, how did we go to Little Boosie to this?
Because of South rap.
Okay.
If I grew up into, like, New York rap, right? I didn't even know...
You do.
I'm not even gonna front. I didn't even know, like, Bay Area shit like that when I was younger.
You from Sacramento.
But I'm saying, even if, bruh.
I had to give that dig.
It's Midwest California, nigga. We all know this.
Y'all not us.
But I'm saying, the fact that the proximity, though, because what Bun B was talking about was that it's regional. You feel me? In the South, you got this whole region. It's like out there in the Bay, they got this whole region. And it's like cool for somebody from Sacramento. I didn't get on the Mac Dre until 2000s. Feel me? And then again at the record store, bro, I'd see everybody's records out there, bro. The Rapper Gone Bad. I remember the fucking album cover.
It's different for you and me though, because I didn't listen to him either, but that's because my parents wasn't listening to that shit.
Well, it's a different time frame, bro. For me, it was I'm growing up
at the time.
Well, but it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't though. It's like if I was in the streets in Sac, I would have known it.
You would have known it.
I wasn't in the streets out here, bro. Like, I'm a suburban kid. I don't do shit. I go home, play video games, and watch basketball.
Hey, we need more of you to stand out in the front lines of black people.
Hey,
hold up. Caveat. Because we make it seem like y'all not like the majority.
We don't exist.
No, because the minority of niggas is niggas basically saying, you know, I had to live that street life. It's like, actually, motherfucker, your parents had to live that street life.
Had to.
And you were just dumb enough to join into it.
You decided. You chose. He was like, it seems easy.
And a lot of us out here was
normal,
either slowly into the suburbs or, you know, just borderline.
Just on that line. Yeah, absolutely. Nah, but it's but with that is what I would say is without that part though, being the suburbs part is why I would listen to a Linkin Park before I did. Oh, you were telling on yourself.
No, actually, that's how I was exposed to this shit. I didn't know what AC/DC and Metallica was until I joined white school. And it was like, yo, what is this shit? Why y'all playing this every lunch? Like, it's the hottest stuff that I ever heard. And then, you know, if any rap came on, it's because niggas like me.
Mm-hmm.
Showing the world.
Huh. Hey, but again, who was showing me the UGK shit?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna knock you, right?
Ain't no, but at the same time, after so not being a fan, only knowing them.
Also, wait. I'm sorry. Also, my time we had the internet, so like the whole time that I was coming up, there was always a reference to like LimeWire or something easy to get
Oh, yeah.
any of this shit that I want to listen to.
And again, all the shit was there, but you gotta know what to search, bro. It's just like Google. The whole world is in front of you, right? You can literally find information on anything you want to. But what do you do when you sit in front of that search bar? That bitch blink for an hour, and you like, what color Jordan is coming out? What games did EA drop? Like you're not searching for knowledge. You just like,
What kind of dumb shit could I do?
What new game did they just? What did they just do with the new iPhone? What's the new features? That's your Google searches.
You know what? Back in like 2007.
You was on the features.
Stupid shit, basically. Dumb stuff. But anyway.
I digress.
Back to music.
But yeah. What I was saying was for not being a fan and ever listening to them. After hearing, unfortunately, after Pimp C died, and then just listening to Bun B do his other stuff and talk, it's like, oh, I should have fucked with you niggas. Like, and I'm a fan now because I can see that. Oh, I missed that. Like, I missed it. Ain't no bullshit. I fucked up.
So, what's your favorite Gucci? What's your favorite Gucci album?
I've only listened to shit since he got out of jail, and it's only it's the one when he got out because he was talking that shit on that. Yo, I don't.
I'm hurt again.
Bro, I'm not going back listening to that.
Why?
What is it?
It
So
was
icy.
Beautiful shit. I mean, after that, kind of, but yeah. Why not?
Nah, bro, I appreciate again. Gucci Man is another one. I appreciate all he's done and what he continues to do. I'm not a fan. Like, it's not that he can't rap. I was just like, I'm not going back listening to old Gucci Man. Bro. I'm at a different time in my life. If I would go back to when he was doing that and listen to it, I'd probably truly enjoy it, and he'd be
This
on
is like
top
me
10.
trying to go back and listen to Chief Keef, and I can't do it. If it's not a song that I don't already know, it's just not gonna pop for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
It
ain't for my time now.
I'm not in the new music mode, bro. Like, it gotta really like move me to be like, all right, bro, let me see what you got to do with this. If it's just, hey, oh, I don't like none of this shit, but I think he got something. Let me check out the next album. You know, new music mode. You know when you hear
new music mode.
Right.
Is that what we call it now?
Right.
Mode.
You know it's a mode because you listen to it and you hate it. Like you like, why am I listening? You asking yourself, why am I listening to this? Are the lyrics dope? No. You check going down the checklist, and you have no reasons why you like it, but you still go to the next disc. Like, all right, Nick, let me see what you got. Let me see if you grew.
That was my whole thing with Lil B, bro.
See,
because it was 98% trash,
and
then you get one gem, and you be like, "Yo, but this was the."
But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the new music mode where you eat off that one, right? Where I'm at now, hey, if you don't move me, bro, I'm not listening to you again. I'm done. If it's not,
honestly, I feel like I was the opposite because I was already like that, and then I started getting all these. Well, I get slack from you for not trying people out.
Hey, bro, but see, like, you dive in, we're all tiptoe. And then when I tell you to dive in, you like, nah, I did that shit last time.
And I didn't like it. And I know it now.
Have you listened to the Wale yet?
No. Okay, but there's a difference with Wale. Hold up. I forgot. Because Wale is one of them people where it's like, he's always been on the playlist. And
forever.
You know, it's like he's always been that person where you wonder why isn't he bigger than he is. Blah, 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 blah. So he comes out with an album. I don't listen to it. It's probably why he's not as big as he should be. Absolutely. But I will listen.
All right, bet. So you should listen to that Wale because it's pretty dope, except for the single.
I believe that mainly because he the dude who be thinking about his shit.
Bro,
Like I'm gonna slow it down after the song, give you a little ballad,
bro, I'll let you.
flow into the next song.
Joe Buzz pointed this out on one of his last singles or last albums or something. What the single, bro? He just dropped the drums out and rapped over a snap for like a verse. And it's like, oh shit! So, and he, when Joe Buzz played it, I'm like, he did do that. So
Nice though.
yeah, no, it's amazing.
You set up.
Wale been my favorite, one of my favorite rappers since he came out, since Attention Deficit. You set the scene?
Yes. Since Attention Deficit. That's the
first one.
Okay.
That, like, since the song with Lady Gaga, bro, where she couldn't be in the video.
Looking at. Look.
Look, bro, a decade later, bro, you know the deal.
You're right. Because that was back when I didn't know she was crazy. I didn't know she was supposed to be crazy. I thought Lady Gaga was fine. I didn't know I was supposed to be weirded out yet.
Hey, bro, I fucked with her album. I ain't gonna play. I say it didn't. Again, I listened to that over UGK. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You can't.
If we go into another music thing and you say some shit like that, we're moving.
As we are now. Moving on.
This guy.
So I see you got your beanie there.
Oh yeah, you see that?
Mm-hmm. And I saw that they was playing in that hurricane.
They were.
Right.
It was a hurricane though.
Alright, so it was a storm bomb.
Okay, so for the people, okay, whoa.
Oh, I knew you was gonna do it. Hey.
For the people who don't listen to the news or pay attention to life, such as I.
Such as I.
It was a storm bomb.
Alright, so check it.
This sounds like some new dumb shit. I'll be honest with you.
We had the atmospheric river, alright, coming in from the west. Alright, now this is a new thing. This hadn't happened in my lifetime until like 2 years ago, and now every year this shit happens. So I'm thinking this is new. We got a new atmospheric river that just flowed through from San Francisco to Sacramento up to Reno, right, and just dumped mad water, right? That happened. But then they had another. Like hurricane storm, or maybe the winds was coming from the west and the atmospheric river was coming from the north, right? Either way, they ran into each other. So you got hurricane force winds, atmospheric river coming together over California.
Is this how the weathermen sound?
Yeah. They should have. They didn't know how to hype it, bro. They didn't know how to do it. I feel like I can do it.
I feel like you giving the hip hop a feel. What some shit from the 90s?
Hey, niggas
it's hip hop.
Bruh. So I feel like niggas would have listened if I would have told them. You would have known if I'd have said it. If somebody said it like I just said it, you would have found out. It would have came across.
Definitely didn't know.
I didn't know either.
100% didn't know.
You ain't know.
I had to stop us in the middle of what you were saying. Cause it's like, yo, it's a hurricane. Where did it move from?
All the whole West Coast, bro, top to bottom. It's down by Vegas now.
Was it like a bitch hurricane?
Huh?
Because it
wasn't a hurricane like that. Like it was.
We don't get hurricanes.
It was really strong winds mixed with already powerful storm. That's it. So I'm just throwing the words out there.
The weather bomb. That's why it's some new shit. It's not a hurricane per se.
This is this is some new shit. Hey, not like we can look out this window right now and see that I got a little lake on the side that wasn't there 3 days ago. So yeah. Oh, and my palm trees. So for those of y'all that don't know, having palm trees is bullshit.
You shouldn't have them out here anyway.
They not for this climate. We don't really get the wind to knock the palms off, like at an appropriate time. So it takes a fucking storm bomb to knock all them bitches off. So what was I doing at 4:30 this morning? Picking up all my goddamn palm fronds out the street. So niggas ain't like, look at this nigga.
Look at this bullshit tree he just had to get.
No, I didn't.
Did y'all get that?
No, nigga, it came with the house.
Okay, I was about to say, cause that's one of the few things. Okay, I remember when my parents were like looking for homes, and they were like, it was the one thing they always pointed out: we shouldn't have those here. It's not for this place.
Absolutely not.
This is not, we're in the desert and we built houses.
Bro, nah, they palm trees are for people that aren't from California.
To make it feel like California.
Yeah.
Because that's not California.
That's how they get you though. Because look, if you when you ask somebody that's not from California, what is your impression? Oh, y'all got palm trees and beaches and shit, right? So on fucking what's them shits on model homes and shit, you always see dumbass palm trees, right? Because it get them out of towners and be like, oh, they got palm trees, and they like it tricks the mind, right? We gotta understand that everything we do out here is a trick, alright?
When I think about New York, what is it? What is the equivalent to that? Because it's something bullshit. Oh, pizza. Is New York really pizza heavy like that?
Yeah, they serious.
So no, that's bullshit then. No.
You talk about something fake that draws people there?
That you think is supposed to be?
Oh, Times Square.
What's wrong with Times Square?
What do you think Times Square is?
Honestly, from what I've seen, every time I've seen Times Square, it just seems like a place people have to move through.
So it's an intersection. Right?
It looks like one.
That's all it is. But what do people say when?
Well,
no. Why do people when people go to New York? What are the things that they want to do? Oh, I want to go see Times Square. Now, it's a whole like amusement park type thing, right? But through the '90s and the early 2000s, that shit was an intersection that you can hang out at. Right? Like, cause it's literally just downtown, the middle of downtown, where everybody's downtown.
All the billboards and whatnot.
Right? So it's like,
telling you where to go.
But before it was like cars and shit, cause it was a real street.
Yeah.
So same thing, bro. Oh,
still an intersection,
and it's not as beautiful as you might think in person.
I don't think any other. Okay, so look, I think that's the big thing.
I'm lying. I don't know. I've never been there. Somebody fuck.
I think that's the big thing about America in general is it's not as beautiful as you think. And none of it.
Except for Hawaii.
Well, yeah, but we shouldn't even have them apart. Anyway, so, none of it is as beautiful as you think.
You was about to go into the whole shit.
It's like you go to Montana, it's not that fucking nice. None of it is that fucking nice. Unless you've never seen the shit before where it's just like, oh my god, it's just flatland.
Well, here's the thing. I think the super secret about America in general is that it's all the same. We like to act like it's different, and bro, he be coming out there like huffing. Hey, see me? But we like to act like it's different. Oh, they have this, but if you notice, we refer to everything as one place, right? Like there's the South, there's the East, there's the West, right? Oh, they up there in the Bay. This ain't the only Bay in America, but this is the only one we talk about. Right?
Very true.
So, South. If the South side of everywhere is the same, feel me? There's got the show South Side, feel me? That's like, that's the hood side. It's like, cool. South side of Sac, bro. What is that? Like, you see what I'm saying? So everywhere in America is the same. So that's the trick, is that they just replicated the shit all over. So we all feel like we different. Right? But it's the same shit, bruh. You go to the South in any city, I'm sure there's more minorities.
When you talk about city life, the one contrast I always feel like is, hey, it's all like Oakland. Literally. I'm pretty sure Chicago is Oakland.
Absolutely.
Colder weather.
Absolutely. Like, there's no, bro, that's the thing, is there's no real difference, bro. The city life is the city, and then outside of that is the suburbs. The South Side of Chi, when I'm watching that show, by the way, that's about to come back in November. I'm watching fun shit.
I never watched it.
Yeah, you did. I made you watch it.
I never watched it.
You suck. Anyway.
I watched ATL.
When I see
when is that coming back?
Bruh, after Shy, bruh, so you need to watch Outside first.
It's not the same thing. Why?
It's better, though.
Is it?
Kind of.
Really?
It can be.
It can be. This nigga talking about objectively speaking, like maybe sometimes possibly you might love these moments more than you would.
Hey, bruh.
No, it's not better. Don't lie.
Zenobia?
Who?
Check it out.
Look. Don't make up shit and
try to pause. This is my favorite show for the last 2-3 years.
What?
Matter of fact, when I went to Clusterfest, they was premiering the pilot at the fest I went to. I just didn't get to see it because I wasn't standing in line for nobody. But it's serendipitous and shit. With that, when I watched this shit, bruh, Officer Zenobia Turner, feel me, chick on there that went bad on her dude and the two old ladies by flipping the card table. Like, fuck, you over here kikiing with these bitches? Fuck you, you's a bitch, and you. She went off, bruh.
Okay, wait, what show was that in?
Southside.
Oh, word.
Bruh.
But
when,
Southside is not The Shy, right?
Hold on, bruh. No, it's not. They're two different shows. Bruh.
Okay.
They're both based.
Which one am I supposed to watch?
Southside.
Not The Shy?
No.
You don't watch The Shy?
No.
That's not your shit?
No.
Just Southside?
Just Southside.
Come on, the comedy shit?
Yes.
Over ATL?
Yes.
Kill yourself.
No, bruh. You know why? Over ATL at this moment, because Southside about to drop their next season.
What the fuck happened to ATL?
It's in the works.
I've seen Paperboy and everything now.
Yeah.
He in
wait, hold on. Look,
the Godzilla movie. He about to be in the Eternals movie.
Keep
He was in there was another one in there.
Keep talking.
I forget.
Yeah.
But wait, what the fuck is going on?
That, bro, niggas got jobs, bro. What you mean?
So I should be happy about this. I mean, like, y'all niggas got a career now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, see, that's what I feel like. People be like, I want my show back. I can't believe he's getting all these parts and they're not working on the show. And it's like, do you not understand the game? ATL put him in the game.
Okay, with that.
He was already he was already in the game. He was acting and shit. But he do ATL, and it's like, yo, you got range, son. People love your character, bro. We gonna put you in all this shit. So it's like, yeah, and we about to do this third season. Cool, I'm booked out until. Whew.
It really feel like it's been like what, 4 years?
It's been like 2.
Fuck. Really?
It's been like 2.
Been like 2.
Think of the pandemic got your calendar fucked up.
It really does. Who was I talking? I was talking to my brother, and he was thinking that the pandemic has been, hella long. And I'm like, yo, it's only been like a year and a half. We're coming up on 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's only been that long. It's fucking with your whatever you call it. It's fucking with your system.
Well, it fucked with you only because you didn't do anything, right? So for part of it, all you really did was go watch TV and go to work if you had to, right? That's it for like 9 months. So, bro, that literally is time where you be like, you don't have no memories because it was all bullshit. You remember what you watched, you remember the games you played, but that literally could have been any time in the last 5 years.
Is that when I started The Witcher?
The game?
Yeah.
I think he was playing that before the pandemic.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
A long time ago.
See? So, hey, look, they talk about it too, so let's just go there. We was leading into it and got sidetracked. So,
I'll just turn it around.
don't hide it now. They done already seen it. They know you.
Huh?
So what's up with them Niners, dog? I mean, they was playing in that storm bomb. You know what I mean? And I see Jimmy G was out there again. Is that what
So you
happened?
gonna make me talk about this?
Bro, you can't bring the beanie.
We're trash. We're trash.
Hot garbage. What about the defense? Is the defense there?
Trash. So since week 1, I've been pointing this out.
Did Sherman get traded or just quit y'all? He said he was retiring, and then
We didn't have the
another
money to
team.
pay for Cuz, and then when we did have the money to pay for Cuz was like, nah, I'm over here now. So.
Because I was wondering, I was like, I could have sworn he was just in the red and white.
I'm about to tell you why we suck. Our secondary is ass for one, and our front line isn't amazing like it used to be.
Okay.
So. When you add on top of that Jimmy Garoppolo and nothing but average quarterbackness, you have a recipe for a shit team.
He don't want to be out there, bro. I told you that last time. He just doesn't want to be out there.
But what pisses me off more than even Jimmy Garoppolo is Josh Norman, bro. Wasn't he a Pro Bowler like a couple years ago?
I perform like Josh Norman. I ain't normal, nigga. Ain't that what Jay-Z said?
Apparently.
I think he did.
That nigga's trash. Alright? Since week 1, I have not seen a person, I think in my life, when I watch football, get beat is deep as many times as I've seen him. And he's supposed to be a Pro Bowler.
I mean, he was a
He's
Pro Bowler.
trash.
Look, okay, here's something I feel like we just need to get clear about sports in general. Especially football players. Yo, he made the Pro Bowl last year. He was a Pro Bowler.
He's trash.
Yo.
He shouldn't even be on the field.
You seen Patrick Mahomes lately?
He's trash.
My point.
Okay, but think about Pat. I don't understand what's going on with Cuz.
Oh, they figured him out.
I don't think it's just that they figured him out. I think he's sloppier than he usually is.
Nah, I think that they got him where it's what's it because it's all systems, right? No matter how magic you are, all the greatness you can do, you still have to work in the confines of the playbook and the system in front of you, right? So if you've been doing this shit for so long, the same things, and it's like you've been doing your magic inside of those same confines.
People been studying you more than
That's
anybody.
it, bro. We watch your mannerisms. It's not even the play. We watching you. We see when you twitch, bro. We know what you about to do.
Like I said, we've been studying you more than anybody.
So I think that's where that's why he looks the way he does now, right? Because it's like, yo, is he still got the same skills, bro? But nobody knew what he was gonna do before. Had no clue. They didn't know he could throw. They didn't know he could throw crossbody. So they leaving their man open to go where they think he gonna throw it. No, bro. Now you stay with your man.
Yeah.
Now you filling them
he
spaces and shit.
Yeah.
We know we can't leave nobody alone. So really, you just made everybody else better. But not
honestly,
better.
I still think one more time, it isn't just that they figured him out.
Mm-hmm.
He's sloppier than he usually is.
And what do you mean by that?
I mean,
he a Super Bowl champ, bro. He's sloppy too. Like,
one thing I heard was that was like a not coming on him, like against him when he was coming out of college, and
what?
Then he was sloppy with the ball or whatever.
Yeah, but he takes chances that most people won't take.
Even besides that, I think if we just look past the last 2 years and just say, if we look at him now and say as a quarterback, he hasn't been taking care of the ball, and that's just not going to lead to anything good. You know what I mean? It's one of those, like, even if you are amazing, if you fumbling it and shit, throwing it in other teams' hands, it's just going to make it harder for yourself.
Yeah.
So they were never that good defensively as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then if your quarterback, who was always amazing,
who wasn't turning it over, is now turning it over.
Is now kind of more average, or looks more average at the start of the season. Yeah. These are the results. It's like, and what's his name? A good parallel to this is Derek Carr. Derek Carr was as average as it could get as a quarterback. And then once he started really flinging it, and now he looks really, really good, they like, yo, Derek Carr looks better than Patrick Mahomes.
Bro, I hate these conversations.
But he's not better than him.
I hate it so much. It's like, yo,
it's what have you done for me lately? It's always that.
I mean, it is the NFL. we only care about the next week, bro. Like, whatever happened this week just leads into next week. Mm-hmm. If it ain't happening next week, we don't care. Like, what's his name being traded? You think dude getting traded to the Dolphins?
Who?
The Texans quarterback. You don't think that's happening? Why not?
Because what's happening with his case? So no.
There you go.
If we can't even figure out if the dude's gonna be able to play or not, why would I trade for him?
Well,
he's gonna end up putting into Ben Simmons after this.
Okay, here's my conspiracy hat theory. We already know. We don't know, but we can assume the team leaked all that info on him and got the charges against him.
Oh, y'all didn't know he was a creep?
Right. And the only reason they did that was because he might have been like, start acting uppity. And
he definitely did something to piss somebody off. But he wanted out anyway. And that's all it takes.
No, and that's my point. Is it's like, you see what I'm saying? He wanted out. He did whatever he did to piss somebody off, but then the cases came down, right?
Like,
now here we are.
Bro,
what we
can't
see.
Ask for, or you can't demand anything from us. We know about you.
Right. Now what week of the season are we in? And they're like, yo, we got a quarterback that's performing adequate. He ain't good. He ain't great, but he's serviceable. Let's get rid of you. Now, my conspiracy thought would be once he gets traded, the shit go away. Like,
100%.
no, so again, so when you ask me the question, what's up with his case, and it's like, bro, his case is dependent on if he stay or not.
Mm-hmm.
If he did some other shit where he was like, yo, I'm gonna make you franchise tag me and gotta pay me like the 30 million or whatever the franchise tag is for like 2 straight years or something dumb. He did some shit like that, I guarantee you this shit go all the way to court. Guarantee. But without that, him getting traded, bro, the story go away. Period.
All right.
I'm not saying he's not a creep. I'm not saying it should go away. I'm saying this is how these cats seem to move in business in my conspiracy mind.
I'm with you though. I'm with
Hey,
you though.
that's
So
it.
as a caveat is just one of those like, yeah, I get it. I can't expect him to be anything, or I can't expect him to come back.
Right.
Until I know more.
So with that, just got like there's juice. You gotta check. If I be having hella dead lighters and I'm just upset.
I know you be stealing lighters.
Yeah.
Think of an ass.
Because I be having dead ones.
So you just gonna steal niggas' lighters?
It's up to you to keep track. Hey, yo, shit.
So you the kind we can't even let in the house. You be like, yo, don't let Felicia in the house.
That's not true.
You gonna take off or something.
I ain't gonna steal your shit like that. If you hand it
You just said it very with all kind of vigor behind it.
I meant like if you just hand it to me and you know that I might need a lighter later.
You know I might need a lighter. How am I supposed to know what you need?
Because I didn't have one when I showed up.
Nigga. Anyway.
Like, bro, you know I be smoking. And if a smoker show up without a lighter, you know he about to steal your lighter.
Stop. Anyway, so my Niners. All right, let me flip it back because I am still a fan and I'm faithful. We will bring it back.
Next year.
Yeah. This year's a fucking wash already. It is so bad, bro. They were so bad. Jimmy Garoppolo is the worst quarterback I've ever seen be a good quarterback. He's so trash, dude. I can't expect him to do anything good. I can only expect him to not do anything bad. And even then, it's not going to hold out for
Well, I mean, what you need with that, if you could expect them to not do anything bad, is you need a coach to plan for that.
Hey, man. Us, bro.
Y'all went to the Super Bowl with Alex Smith.
That's the killer right there, though.
That should give you hope.
No! That's the killer. I watched Alex Smith be the worst quarterback in the NFL for what? 7 years before he got that break?
Yeah.
No!
So it ain't gonna take Jimmy that long, know what I mean?
Jimmy has already been in the league for what, 7, 8 years?
Yeah, bro, but
he's trash. He's not gonna get better.
He in a new system.
Oh, he's gonna get better?
He learning.
He's in a new system. He's been the one reason we're keeping him in there is because he knows the system.
Yeah. He know it better than the rookie.
I would rather just play the rookie, lose, and then next year we revamp the defense.
Hey, bro, you would rather play the rookie and have him out there looking like fucking dude for the Bears. And just take them lumps, huh?
All right, so look, one more time. If I play Jimmy Garoppolo, I know I'm not going anywhere. Even if my team was absolutely amazing and we stomped all the way through, right? We're going to lose in a playoff. Because you don't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo.
This is for everything.
Is he going to win me the game? Is he Russell Wilson, whose team is also trash? No. But you do know that he can at least win you the game if it's close in the end. Jimmy's not that guy. That game that we had yesterday was close for most of the game.
It was. And when I saw they lost, I was like, ooh.
I can't depend on you to give me a game-winning drive. Actually, when he was about to give us a game-winning drive, I was like, I hope we lose. Because I don't want to go out with Jimmy Garoppolo giving us a game-winning drive, and I know he can't really do that shit. Not on the regular.
Oh, wait. Hey, you one of them cats that's like, I don't even want you to fake like you good.
Nah! Don't give me false hope. All right. If I'm trying to be faithful with my team, I need to be objectively reasonable. And you are trash.
You got your grasping the straws and shit. Like I did it. Any little semblance.
I'm not a Cowboy fan.
Hey, bro, Cowboy fans is real out here. We know how the game go.
Oh, y'all not.
Yeah,
Y'all are literally bots. All right, y'all just bots in the system.
Nah, bro. We know
You'd
how
be
the
like,
game
what are
go.
you a fan of? Dallas Cowboy.
You said we ain't real fans?
Hell no!
Why
Y'all
we-
not real at
Why
all.
we not real?
You don't even. How many times have you watched the team this year? Trivia: are they good or not?
Yes. Am I wrong?
They're good.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, bro. We know when cats is good and when they not.
Get the fuck out of
Yo,
here.
my
I'm so
team,
done with you.
we know what's up. I mean, some of us do. I don't live and die by their wins, bro. I only care about the wins and then talk shit when they lose. So if they lose a lot, then they losers that year. They looking good this year. Feel me?
Okay. This is too much for me.
With that, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, exactly. So they got into it.
They really doing this.
They got into it with me again today.
Who? This nigga should be picking fights, bro.
No, I do. I definitely do.
I wish I could get some beefs going,
You
man.
gotta get on Reddit, bro. That's where people care.
Nah, but I don't want to because then they care too much.
Because
Be like, yo, chill.
on Twitter they just trying to get at you foul.
That's cool, bro. I want that.
But there's no point in saying anything if they just try to get at you foul.
Ah, nah.
Right?
I think I'd be changing.
Nah, but you ugly. It's like, all right.
We know that.
What if I was comfortable with being ugly?
I've been
What if
on.
that was my preference? To be ugly.
I made this choice, nigga. I can fix my face. I can buy new teeth,
But
nigga.
that's how Twitter people come at you. It's like, you ain't even got no followers. It's like, look, nigga, I was here to talk to you.
I feel like anybody I get in beefs with on Twitter look at my follower account and be like, he got more than me.
I can't say that.
Because they don't say nothing back. It's like, bro, these niggas ain't fans. They just on my Twitter.
But that's real life what they do. It's different on Reddit. Ain't nobody clicking on your name to look at your profile real quick. That's exactly what we're going to do on Twitter. We're going to click on your name and see who you are and try to find something that I can get at you real quick. This nigga said this one time. Look at his picture.
But if you look through my shit, I just be getting that cats.
So motherfucker, anyway, the point is, Ben Simmons. I keep talking the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
How I don't know how many times I hit this. I keep talking the same shit. It's not. It's on the organization,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been on them
The
the whole
time.
time.
Absolutely. With that though,
People want to leave witch parties to kill fucking Ben Simmons, and it's like, look, dude said he didn't want to play there.
but you're not okay. I'll let you go.
Dude said he didn't want to play there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely.
Keeping it very simple.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You get rid of him.
no, they're not getting rid of him. We're going to keep him on the team against his will.
Pretty much.
I got you for 4 years.
So you contract.
How does that help the team? Is what I keep posing that same question.
Okay.
Not only that, because it's a two-part question. Does it help the team? And since you're willing to wait 4 years, because that's what Daryl Morey said, willing to wait this out, how does that help Joel Embiid's prime for 4 fucking years? Or any other star to want to come play for you?
As I understand your questions and your concerns, what you're not getting is the same thing you don't always get. It's not about this situation, right? This just happens to be the focal point that brings this fight to the forefront. But Monty says it a lot, and I'm starting to believe him now, that this country has a weird relationship with labor, right? And contracts and shit. So the companies and shit want you to honor your contracts and stay locked in, and you have no say in what your choices are, right?
No.
So that doesn't really jive well when you don't want to work somewhere anymore, or if you're just tired of being there, right? That they turn you into the bad guy, like you said. Cats is running witch hunts for Ben Simmons when he's just somebody that's like,
Look,
I don't want to work there no more.
Honestly, look, I'm at that point where I'm like, look, if you want to be mad at him, that's totally fine.
Whatever.
But that's still beside the point. How does this help the team? But and nobody can answer that.
But it's not a help the team issue, bro, because this is a league. Like, see, this is the thing. Everybody, they paint the picture as if these teams work individually of each other, right? They hit you with the news stories. Oh, it's collusion. They're getting fined by the league. Blah blah blah. No, nigga, all you niggas work for the same company, right? You all have the same goal in mind, so it's always collusion, right? So you putting this shit together in that if we can't let Ben Simmons just be like, he got 4 years left on his contract, I'm getting out of here. No, nigga, we can't do that. We let Anthony Davis punk his way out. Right? We let a couple other cats do that shit too. We can't keep doing this. Because if we keep doing it, it's not just the Ben Simmons of the world that's gonna do this shit. We'll have an issue with our labor.
I see that.
Right? So that's why Daryl Morale, bro, fuck that. It's not because it's not about
the team. I'm doing
league.
this for the league.
Exactly.
I'm standing on our principles. You have to honor your contract, even if it fucks up our team.
Because again, it's not at the end of the day, it's not about that. Because and also, what does it do for the storylines? What was we talking about last time? Where people tune in for the bullshit. We're not tuning in to see 40-point games. We're not tuning in to see niggas dunk. We tuning in to see what they wear into the games and the bullshit behind the scenes, right? That's what gets the most people going. So if this shit go on for 4 years, it turns into, I don't even want to talk about that no more. I'm over it. And it's like, great, but guess what they talk about? Because it's still fucking happening, right? And it's still a story that you're interested in because you're like, yo, did he get out of his contract? What happened there? What was the resolution to this labor problem?
It's so dumb to me, bro. It's so because it's the fans that's getting at me crazy, and I keep saying the same shit.
Man. I'm sorry,
especially the Philly fans. They really taking the side of the organization. I'm like, how are y'all taking the side of the organization? That doesn't make sense.
Bro, they're not fans of the team. They're not fans of the players. This is another thing.
But even if you are a fan, like, because I'm talking about Philly. I'm talking about Philly.
I hear what
if you're a fan of this team, you want to go through this for 4 years?
It's not about wanting to go through this. It's that they do a great job. When you talk about the 49ers or the Warriors, don't you say us?
Hell yeah. It's my team.
You see
I'm
that?
Part of that.
You understand that feeling, right?
My here working every week.
So, Ben Simmons don't want to be a part of y'all.
Okay.
You're not a Philly fan.
Okay, but look.
No. Okay, hypothetical. If Klay Thompson came back from injury, right, but was like, I don't like the way the Warriors handled my shit. I'm never playing for y'all again.
We don't have to do a hypothetical because we just went through this with Kevin Durant.
It's not the same.
Is it?
No, it's not the same. Because you know why? Kevin Durant was already a mercenary. He wasn't guaranteed to stay. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't offer him the most money regardless. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So somebody that homegrown, but Ben Simmons was drafted by them, they could offer him the most money, right? Klay Thompson, same deal. So if
telling me about the money too, I'm like, look.
So look, no, if he come back, if Klay Thompson came back and he like, yeah, I'm not fucking with y'all. I don't want to play here no more, right? What would you say?
It would be random to me.
No, it would be because you don't know the behind the scenes story, but there could be some shit happening.
That sounds crazy though.
But if it happens, see, like your brain can't even fathom it happening because you know you would be on the Warrior side.
But once again, it isn't even about choosing sides because if they fell out, right? I wouldn't say keep him against his will.
No,
you're gonna stay on the team no matter what. We got you contract.
Well, no, but that's my point being how you can see the vision now. So
that's how I'm looking at the storyline in general.
Take that feeling, and it's like, why you don't want to hurt the team, right? But you disrespected the team by saying you don't want to be here. So nah, bro, and it's like, so if you stay here and play and shit, you make all this money, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, he's gonna lose this. He obviously don't care about that. He don't like y'all, right? But what's the benefit? Because we've already fucked up his trade value. We've already gone how long without him actually playing, right? Like all of these things are all negatives now. So you done already bought in, bro. All teams knew you was fucking with him during the season, during the off season. Every team in the league, bro. Why you was telling me how come the Kings ain't putting him up? And it's like, cause they bullshit. No matter what they put up, it's not gonna be enough, right? So the fact that they haven't traded him, bro, you have to stay here now. Because we done fucked off every other opportunity we had. Because we had a whole summer to get rid of you. We didn't, right? You come in for a little bit, okay, whatever, bro. You're not mentally ready to play basketball. How am I gonna trade a player that's not mentally ready to play basketball?
You're making my points to these people. You're just not saying what I'm saying. Because I'm being blatant about it.
No,
I'm
saying,
being very blatant.
Well,
Your organization is dumb.
I'm saying all of that to say people ride and die for their team.
That's
bruh.
cool.
So they don't care about the players. Like you act like
seeing that.
You act like people care about the players. The leagues do a great job of making you feel like a part of the team. So if somebody disrespects the team, niggas was fighting at the fucking playoff game.
No, but you're right.
They fight at sports events over sports that they ain't playing in.
Stupid. Wear cleats to the game.
Bruh.
Look, man.
You see
but look,
so
I get your points. But it still comes down to the fans getting at me crazy. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. They want to be mad at Ben, right, for getting paid.
Yeah.
They're mad at him for getting paid.
He's not
the
getting
same
paid.
thing that I'm getting, but the same thing that's being told to me over and over and over and over again is he signed for $170 million. He should be happy. He should do whatever they say. And I'm like,
is he a slave?
Nigga, the same words. I gotta show you these, bro. I gotta show you these. We gonna end up. Eventually, I'm gonna show you these. But I literally said it's a slave mentality to say you have to do what I say. I own you for the next 4 years.
But that's the idea of a contract.
I get that. And this is what I keep telling the fans. Yeah, they can keep him for 4 years. That's cool.
That doesn't help your business.
How does this help the team and the people that's already there, that's ready to win now? How does this help them? Whether you're trying to do something good for him or not.
Well, so here's the thing, is we all know the answers to those questions. Is it doesn't, right? So the assumption is we live in this age where there's a lot of different pressures coming from everywhere, right? So you assume that the social pressures could break him, right? You assume, hey, Ben Simmons is a different type of cat, bro.
I like it.
Hey,
I really like it.
I don't care about y'all. It's like, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like when it's like, oh, we gonna get the team together and go talk to him. I don't want to talk to y'all. Like, bruh,
you're 100% right too, because it's the homers that are saying this shit. It's like, yo, but he should be happy and grateful that he's playing for the team.
I don't like y'all. I don't want to be here. Period. Everybody has the right to say that. Now, if you don't want to get rid of me, that's on you, bro. Take the fines off the money I don't want. If I wanted the money, I would show up and work for it. Like that's the part that I feel like nobody talks about. It's like, bruh, yeah,
because they're looking at it from that straw man. I wish I had that shit. So you should be happy that you have that shit. That's the same response I got, bro.
I ain't never looked at nothing like I wish I had it, and because it's like the reason I don't wish I have things is because I don't know what it took to get those things. It's like, bruh, there's a reason why he don't want to be there. We don't know. He's not saying shit. We don't know why he doesn't want to be there. He's giving you all of the PC answers, but I'm mentally not ready to play. I don't want to be here. Oh, and the coach said maybe I should go. I left. Like, body language and everything is I don't want to be here. So, okay, cool. Y'all want to force him to? You can't, bro, because he's not breaking to the. If he was gonna break, he would have let the team come talk to him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Like this. That was it to me. Like, bruh, if it was ever a done deal,
what the fuck y'all want?
It's like your whole team. Think about that shit. Y'all niggas all show up to my house and I won't open the door for you.
Hey, no, I'll open the door but crack it like, yo.
Nah, bro. And slam the shit like I'm good. That's basically what he's saying. And you telling me
he left him at the ring, bro.
We gotta keep this guy. But you can't sell me on that shit, even if I'm a fucking Philly fan. Bro. That makes no sense to me.
He got the whole Sixers team at his fucking gate, pressing the button. Hey, man, it's popping.
Bro, I think I just have more respect for myself
than
whoever these people are. Because if you're gonna treat me like that, I don't want you either. Bye. That's how I feel.
Well, you gotta think that if this is how Philly fans are getting at you, as just an NBA observer on the internet.
Bro, they're probably
No,
saying crazy shit to this
you,
man.
you see what I'm saying?
Yo,
So there's reasons, bro, he don't want to be there.
I will
Like,
never go back.
we need to not
never
discount.
play for you again.
We need to not discount that. There's a lot of other factors involved besides his relationship with Embiid. Like there's other
That
shit.
shit don't even matter.
But there's other shit happening that we never gonna know about.
Mm-mm.
Like, oh well, it happened. With that,
so baseball.
wow. Okay.
Transition of a fucking century right there.
That was horrible.
Anyway, great. That was fucking natural right there. That was real. Right?
And I'm just waiting. Like I was gonna talk, but then you put the finger up, and I'm like, it's a black rule, bro. When they put the finger up, you can't talk.
Bro, leave it at church, bro. There ain't one finger, but it's two.
Fucking out with the two fingers.
Hold on, I will be back.
Like, bruh.
Put your head down, bro. Act like you ain't even there. No?
You just.
I'm gonna come back.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah, baseball, bro.
What about
I need you to break down this cheating thing again because
It depends on. I didn't read it, but
you already know.
Baseball is
So basically, bro,
it's about an advantage.
Houston was caught cheating.
I know that.
Whatever many years ago,
that.
right?
But what happened?
But wait. Let me set this for people.
Hey.
So Houston was caught cheating 2 years ago, or whatever.
Viciously.
Okay, and we never got to hate on them. And then this year they was hating on them.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Y'all some cheating ass bitches.
Yeah, they
We hate you.
And then they still won.
Suck.
In the World Series
Suck.
right now.
But they went in doing the same cheating shit that they've been doing.
And not that, nah.
Wait. Not only them, but the other team is too.
Then is it cheating?
Everybody out here cheating, bro.
Then is it cheating? Like, look. So
I asked this of the baseball guy. If this is the culture, why can't we just celebrate it?
It depends on what they're doing. The shit that the Astros was doing was some next level bullshit. Like, you're like, okay, so we live in the age of smartphones and cameras and shit, right? So you can kind of guess what kind of pitches they're throwing, like just off of the signals that they put down and what goes, right? So by the second time people go around, they was hitting the fucking trash can in the dugout, feel me, telling them what pitch it was. That's why they was raking. That's why they were good that year. I don't think they're doing that this year.
No, they're doing that this year.
Are you sure?
100%.
How do you know?
That was in the article.
Oh, I didn't read it.
They've been doing it the whole playoffs, bro. Yeah, you can hear them. They doing the whistle thing too. You can hear.
Well, not like I don't really care though.
But
to be honest.
but the greatest part about the story isn't the Astros. It's the fact that
doing it.
both teams are cheating.
Yeah.
And I'm, on the outside looking in, like, okay, y'all mad about it, but it seems like every time I've ever heard about baseball, it was about cheating.
It's because it makes the game. It takes away the actual skill part of the game, right? But the way that they talked about steroids is how this type of cheating actually affects the game, right? Yes, steroids make you stronger and faster, right? The things that it doesn't teach you how to hit. Just because you got muscles don't mean you can hit. Don't mean you can place the ball where you want it off the bat. Feel me? That takes a lot of skill and a lot of talent. This is like, yo, it's a fastball. Boom, boom. Oh, now I'm looking fast. What I was telling you before, how it's like, yo, I got to guess what he's throwing, where he's throwing it, and how fast it's about to come at me. If I know it's a fastball, I know it's going to be straight. Feel me? So that's one thing off the checklist, so I'm better off going to hit it. It's not a guarantee. I still have to hit it. Right? But it takes the mental part away from niggas that actually can hit and shit. So it's like, oh, you see that whole team, hey, everybody over there rake it. Both teams, oh, they're doing great. And it's like, yeah, but they was cheating the whole time when you got a nigga over here who isn't cheating. Like, think about it like, you know who Ken Griffey Jr. is, right? Same time, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa going off, right? 70 home run years, blah, blah, blah. Ken Griffey Jr. over there hitting 50. he hitting 50 or 60 of them, right? And it's like, oh, but he's nowhere near what they're doing, and it's like,
But he's dope.
There's a difference, but it's like, yo, there's a difference there in between them. King Griffey's natural, the others are not, right? And that was the difference. So it's like, yo, when you looking at it and we see these inflated numbers, we're like, oh, these guys are so amazing, and it's like, not they're amazing because of. If everything was equal, would they be there right now? If they've been cheating the whole time and ain't nobody said nothing, bro, it's not cheating. If both teams are doing the same shit, it's not cheating, bro. It's part of the game.
That's how I'm looking at it, though. Because I'm looking at it from the outside coming in, just saying, look, if y'all all cheaters, why can't we just cheat the best? And when we win, it's like, look, nigga, you didn't try hard enough. When I look at the Giants who just lost, right, I say they didn't cheat hard enough. Because that's what I know of the game so far. And I'm not mad about it, though. Like you were saying, it's one of those games. It's just like it's the game of heartbreak or some shit like that.
Yeah,
you just,
well, and that's also why the cheating the game is bullshit. Because the whole point of it,
that nigga's aggressive, yo.
Isn't he? The whole point of it is, you feel me? The heartbreaks of it, because it's a life lesson, right? So you telling me you cheating at life? That's what you're telling me right now.
I mean, but in America, look, this is American sport, bro. I mean, if I'm looking at it from this perspective, I actually give it more props.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
I'm saying we should lean into this a little bit more. We should even do our commercials, and then it's like where they had a little stickers and shit. And
well, see, but
you didn't even know I had it.
The problem with it is, it's like, okay, you then turn the game into what, right?
What it really is. You being truthful now.
Ah, bro.
Remember what we were talking about? All the things that they try to take away from the game, and it takes away from the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally trying to be on the outside, telling you, honestly, dude, you should lean all the way into who you really are, and we would all appreciate it more.
No, we wouldn't. And the reason I'm saying we wouldn't is because I know that you might not like this argument, but it's what does it do for the kids, right? I don't. If you want to be a professional baseball player, I don't need you at fucking 9, 10 years old with the fucking pine tar on your fingers, nigga, to get the extra spin on the ball.
To be honest, what I'm really thinking is like in 20 years they're gonna be like magicians out there, bro.
They already no, but see that's the thing though. They already are. There's people that can do these things, that can make the ball move all kinds of ways and shit. They just don't. We haven't progressed that far where everybody's doing it yet, but they already are. So it's not something that it's like, oh, I can't do that or I can't do this. You know what I mean? It's that the cheating part won't allow you to develop there. That's kind of my point.
Ah, okay.
Right? Oh. That's what I was saying with the other part is it's like, yo, I don't need the kids just knowing that if they put this little bit of shit on their fingers, it give them all the spin. No, I need them to learn how to do that because then they can progress further. Mm-hmm. If you just stop at the cheating level, bro, then everybody's at that level. Okay, there's no progression. No, you won't have that great player come out because
he won't even have the skill.
Why would he? How would he develop it?
Talking about it with Barry Bonds, he wasn't just the greatest because he was, taking steroids because he was really that good of a hitter. Mm-hmm. Every time.
But because he did, so allegedly, you know what I mean? It makes it seem like he wasn't. Nah, bro, we can go back to we can go back to when he first came up, how he was hitting in. But you see the difference, right? So that's it. That's why it's an issue. But I feel like it's something that you should be allowed to do at the adult level. Does that make sense?
Like when we're okay with it,
bro. When you making millions
to the national stage.
Look, when you get to the biggest stage, bro, anything goes because you trying to win.
Yeah, but right? Look, the other team still doesn't know this is how they were cheating. But we as the viewer, you can zoom into the shit on their hands or whatever. It'd be like, look, he doesn't even know. The whole dialogue would change with what's happening. I'm just saying, bro.
But that
would be entertaining.
But that's what
it's like watching a movie.
But that's what takes away. It's great that you know that as a viewer. That's what takes away from the aspects of life that it depicts. You see what I'm saying? You're right. He doesn't know. Just like people go through their whole life, they don't know the niggas have an unfair advantage over them, and somehow they still succeed. You take away that storyline. But I'm saying, as the viewer, as somebody who's watching baseball now, and you understand these things, you see what's happening. You don't want the players on the field to know what's happening until after it happened because it fucks up that storyline. If I know you cheating, bro, I'm listening for the same shit you are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's where it comes down to who's cheating the best. It's still a skill. Like, I'm trying my hardest.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with it at the adult level, but I can't be totally cool with it because it's giving the wrong impression to the niggas that won't develop.
Yeah. Trying to come up.
Right.
All right. That actually was all I had to say today. I have no more.
Hey, but Dusty.
But I wanted to ask about that shit.
Bruh, I just wanted to give a shout out to Dusty Baker because this dude, I feel like they've been hating on him my whole life. And I never understood why, because everywhere he coached, they was always in the playoffs and going to the World Series. I don't think he's won the World Series, but he's been there a few times. And it's one of them things where it's like, why don't y'all like him? It's kind of like Dwight Howard. Why don't y'all like him?
The 75 list. We do got more.
Bro, why don't y'all like Dwight Howard? I'll never understand.
Because Kobe didn't like him?
So?
This is the type of people we are. Kobe, her mentality, bro. People love him, and that's enough. He didn't like this guy, and
so I don't like this guy.
I don't like this guy, and that's all it takes.
That's bullshit.
I'm so serious though, because that's about the time that I remember
that sounds about right. Though.
The shift in the way we talked about him, and he started to decline, so it's like it feeds into it more anyway. And it's like you're not who we wanted you to be.
That makes
even
sense.
if you found a role for yourself. You didn't grow the way we thought you should. This is how fucking Shaq talks. Shaq is mean as shit to Dwight Howard.
But that's where I'm feel fucked up at because Dwight Howard's accolades are ridiculous.
They're insane.
Like, and he's still playing, and it's like, okay, so you telling me Anthony Davis? That's why I was like, yo, y'all put Anthony Davis on this list off potential. What are his accolades? Like when you put his stats versus Dwight Howard's stats, they are not equal. At all. And I'm not even saying stats awards, bro, where you had to be number one at something to achieve it. Or you had to be the best at your position to be there. Numerous times. So y'all just downplaying all of these accolades?
Dwight Howard was generationally great, and we try to act like he wasn't. And that's where what you're saying is 100% true. They just don't want to talk about it.
And it's not.
But that's why I always shout the loudest when I talk about Steph. It's kind of the same thing. Because it's like we have our storyline, and we're sticking to that, and you don't fit it.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard doesn't fit the storylines we want to tell because we don't want to talk about you. And that's as simple as that.
Absolutely.
And what's his name? Damian Lillard getting in, Westbrook getting in.
That shit's weird.
It's like, yo,
wait,
cool.
Wait, hold up. Westbrook should be there.
Arguable. I don't know.
No, I say Westbrook should be top 75 only because him and Oscar Robertson have that many triple doubles. Now you might not like how he got them. Again, we talking about stats and past shit. I don't give a fuck how he playing right now. I'm saying when I look back over the stat book, nigga, who's in there? Feel me? When I look at the triple double, it's Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook.
I'm not even going to get into that because
no, but that's what my whole point is when you're having a list like this, right? It's fairly easy to see who goes where, right? And it's like, okay, you see cats was 12 years in a row, NBA all time. Okay, cool, great. You start stacking them up, right? Then you start seeing who their competition was, right? And it's like, okay, so it's kind of easy to make these lists.
Well, this was so the difference with this list and then the other ones, it wasn't like, it was a legendary list, right?
It's just, okay, so 75 years in the NBA, so it's the 75 best players of the 75 years.
Yeah.
Right?
And it seems like they were.
Wait. To make it easy, you could just pick all the MVPs and then the numbers reduced by those that won it multiple times. No, but I'm saying, like, you see what I'm saying?
But this is what it looked like they were doing to me. They were going through the eras and picking those eras.
Yeah, that's
and trying to be.
Bro, they just did it. They did.
I don't know, inclusive to all of the different eras.
It's okay to be inclusive to the eras because we have to respect them because they again, it's the best 75 players of the last 75 years, right?
But because of that, that's why I don't feel like these players that we're talking about should make it.
Well,
because in their own eras, they might not be that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. In that, didn't Russ win an MVP?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this list is fairly already made for you. You probably got 55 people that won MVPs. Some cats won multiple, so that's what I'm saying. The numbers reduced, right? But you got your list already mostly filled out. Now you go back and pick whoever was better, whoever should have been second place, or whoever should have got the MVP. Boom, you got 75 people. Y'all just pick people that people like. Anthony Davis should not be on this list. Damian Lillard should not be on this list, bro. Where are the accolades? Granted, I've been ignoring basketball for a while. When I say ignoring basketball, I mean I don't know how long these niggas been in the league. But I'm saying as far as the All NBA teams and shit like that.
It's not there.
But you still don't, bro. You left off. Who was it? Bro, there was somebody that was like, yo, they left. I think it was Bernard King or something. And it's like, yo, Bernard King. I was a child when Bernard King was fucking doing this thing. But if I know his name, bro, he need to be on that list. Like, come on.
75 people, and I think we got to, with our generation, we're to like.
Well, they wanted it to be talked about. How about that? They wanted, as you were saying, they wanted it to be inclusive for all the eras.
I guess that is the right word, but it's too much if you're gonna dwindle a list down to that many people. And that's why I don't like these picks. It's just, it comes to that being that simple. Because we can talk about what they have and haven't done yet. And then you can talk about, in past eras, the stuff that those players had done. It's like, honestly, I can make a better case for Paul Pierce than I ever could for Westbrook and Damian Lillard. And
you could, maybe.
But was Paul Pierce a legendary 75 player? Nah, I don't think so either. But that's why I say when we talk about our generations that we saw, I feel like we should just lay off a little bit. And it's probably like 5 that should be on that list, if we being honest.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And the rest of these motherfuckers shouldn't even be talked about. It's just like the premature thing where I think about with Luka. It's like, look, he is that fucking great.
Well, that's what
I'm
saying.
He hasn't done shit yet.
It's all potential, off a little bit. Bro. You was telling me on this very show hundreds of times how Anthony Davis is a generational talent. Have yet to see that come to fruition.
I mean,
they talk about him like he is, but we see him fade. We see him be clumsy. We see him not be that generational player that everybody tells me that he can be. But he makes this list because what? People like him?
No, seriously.
Like, come on, bro.
It's media bullshit. We're gonna throw him in there because he's playing with the dude we like.
No, and that's what I'm saying. The people on this list seems like they did it to just make it to trend on Twitter, but they needed to be talked about. We talk about it right now.
Klay Thompson didn't make that list, bro.
That's who was snubbed. That's who got me. Where it was like, yo.
And people making it seem like he really shouldn't have been on that list anyway.
You put Dame on the list over Klay Thompson. Does Dame have a championship?
He only got one. Does Dame have a 37-point quarter? Does Dame have a 60-point game? He might have a 60-point game.
He might have one. But still, though. I mean,
did he do it on 11 triples? You are not Klay Thompson. People were trying to argue with me once again online. People try to argue with me
all the smoke.
as if that's not impressive. Oh, he can't dribble. It's like, actually, he can dribble. It's the fact that he doesn't need to that's amazing.
You understand?
They don't understand. Never mind. And then it's like, yo, if you're talking about great players, this is literally one of the greatest shooters of all time. That's not great. That's not great enough to hit the 75 list. Name me 5 better shooters than Klay Thompson.
Reggie Miller.
Is he, though?
I mean,
because he can't pull up like Klay can. Nor can he pull up his deep.
Bruh,
so is he, though?
Bruh, you asked me.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man, we back. More technical difficulties as usual. Shit be happening. We was in a heated argument / debate about Klay Thompson, and the consensus is ain't none of y'all better than him.
Yeah, what points do I need to remake again? What was I talking about?
It's okay.
What was I talking about?
Bro. We was going through the 5 people that might have been better than him.
Because that's about it.
I'm remembering the conversation, and then I said Reggie Miller first, and you shut that down. Oh. I said Ray Allen, but he wasn't a shooter like that. We said Larry Bird, maybe. And then we landed on it's just this era that's like really shooting. So I can't really name better shooters like him because it's just started happening. right? Like there might be somebody better in the future. Like he's the first. It's like hey, you landed there first. Cool, you're number one, right? You're not. Like I can't really like you did it. I can't really go against it. You know what I mean? Like
that's why I say we should just lay off this generation.
Yeah, I agree. There's no. Well, everybody wants to make everybody great. Everybody wants to crown everybody as the best or whatever, and it's like, can cats just show you they are? Like,
honestly, they don't want to crown everybody the best. They want it to be one fucking person, and you don't have the lane to be who you are. Like Ja coming up. Ja is really fucking nice, right? But I promise you, you're gonna get mad if you be watching his games and they don't talk about him.
Oh man, you did. I wasn't watching Grizzlies games last year, and like y'all not watching this. But y'all not watching this.
I need you to.
Y'all not watching.
Understand,
bruh.
Right now, we own this other cat and LeBron. And that's
the
about
only
it.
Two niggas that I care about right now is gonna be the future of the league, and if y'all don't start like showing that off, I'm gonna be upset. It is Ja Morant and LaMelo Ball. Oh, I'm mad ashy, yo. How can you say all that ashy? Goddamn. Anyway. You like, I'm looking at the snake.
So
you like
so I care.
What does that mean? I'm not ashy.
You like you got a booger on your nose or something, bro. Right. Anyway,
but yeah, no, like, cause Ja was showing. You told me about Ja Morant, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's history, bro. We got the tapes, we got the tweets, and talking mad shit. Okay, and then I came around and I started watching, and I'm like, yo, dude is amazing. Like, I like to see dunks, and this nigga dunks on people. Mm-hmm. Great. So then when I tuned in, I'm like, oh, he really out there running shit. Like, bro, he put his team.
Not just the dunking.
He put his teammates in position, bro. He only really scored when it's like, oh, it's my turn. Okay, I gotta put that up to keep shit in the flow. And it's like, yo,
really, really fucking nice.
Him and fucking LaMelo, bro. But I knew LaMelo was gonna be nice. Like, I just didn't.
Everybody knew LaMelo was gonna be nice.
Did they?
I think we own the hype train a little bit too much for him.
Wait a minute.
Just a tiny bit.
How many teams passed on him? Was he a number one pick?
He was the third pick.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
We passed on him.
Yeah.
I'm still glad we did. Bro, if we didn't pass on him, we probably wouldn't be able to see Jordan Poole go off. And
he would have said Jordan Poole wouldn't be there. He out of here.
Klay Thompson.
He out of here.
You know what I mean? It's like that's his spot.
You out of here.
You're gonna get a rookie.
You out of here, son.
Yeah.
You're done. You're gone. Yeah.
Unless he was really lighting it up from the 3-point line, he don't fit with our team like that.
But he can. Well, you know what?
He can, yes.
No, you know what?
But we also could have got the big man that was like amazing.
I'm glad he is where he is in that. I'm glad both players are on semi-small market teams or what they call small market teams, and they're kind of just there by themselves.
And they okay with being there too.
Right, because they can. This is the first time the Hornets have ever been 3-0. Like to start the season. You see what I'm saying?
Ever.
Or Ja Morant first 40-10 game. Like in the team history. So I feel like we're seeing that next evolution. We just had, but because the league is more concerned about LeBron and that's and LeBron and KD, whatever happens in Brooklyn, right? Like because that's the focus of the news cycle. We missing out on the appreciation for these shits.
If you following the regular storylines that they set for you,
missing all the good shit. All the good shit.
Like, man, Atlanta's dope. Atlanta's been dope. And I don't think they're ever going to get any run. And they be talking about it too. They feel like the Warriors felt with 2015. We've been dope. Y'all just not talking about it.
We're not going to talk about you either because you're Atlanta.
Even if they win, because last year they basically won enough for us to talk about it.
They beat the Knicks.
Still not talking about
it. They sent the Knicks home in the Garden, bro. No, but I mean,
still not talking about it.
We're not going to. Well, I feel like the reason they don't is because even if we give you shine on the national stage, right? Whatever you do is not gonna last long. It's one of them things where you can look at it as the Warriors. There's a lot of Warrior fans out there, but they can still be like, yo, but what's up with the Lakers? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like no matter what, like, yo, yeah, you created new fans around the country and shit, but at the end of the day, they like, yo, what's LeBron doing? Or Is they are they lose? Like, you know what I mean? We care more about
as long as we're being honest, because LeBron right now is losing. We don't need to talk about him. All right.
Yeah, we do.
No,
we
but
have
we
to
don't.
talk about why he's losing.
No, we don't. Just let it be known. Hey, LeBron lost again, y'all. Shit's crazy. It's looking bad for them. But these other guys over here are really fucking killing it.
We gotta do
There's these young dudes out here really coming up. The ones that blocking his shot and shit and running back down, dunking it on niggas. We're talking about them now.
We gotta do a whole TED talk on the fucking ins and outs of why they bad and what they could do to get better.
For real though. That's what the whole shows be about. And that's why I don't get mad at Skip, because he make it entertaining at least. He like, look, I know I gotta talk about him every day. Like, at least it's entertaining, you know?
Bruh, so I feel like we've covered all we knew to cover. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and because this didn't get set on camera last time, I thought it was on camera, but it was just the audio because the cameras was fucking up. I want to sponsor youth athletic team.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm trying, like,
anybody that wants to get a team going, he wants to sponsor you.
Feel me? I'm gonna pay for the jerseys as long as I get to design them. I'll hook it up. Basketball, soccer, baseball, football. Y'all got a lot of shit, so I don't know about y'all, but we can see. But yo, go to the website, theupliftsociety.com, and contact me. We'll see what's up. All right,
get this team started.
We'll get it popping, bro. It's Team Us.
Uplift Society.
Right? Now, I'm Luna.
I'm Trevor the Wonder.
And this has been the Straight Dope Show. We will catch you guys later.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.